Here's something that'll make you think twice about your next dental appointment. More than 14,000 people from 85 countries have bypassed their local dentists to travel thousands of miles to Istanbul for dental work. But the real surprise? They're getting better care at a third of the cost.
Those numbers are fascinating. We're not just talking about a few adventurous patients. This is a full-scale healthcare revolution happening in Turkey.
And what's really interesting is how one clinic, Maltepe Dental, has been at the center of this for 22 years. They've basically written the playbook for successful medical tourism, breaking down all the typical barriers that would make someone nervous about getting medical care abroad.
You know what surprises me most? The quality level they're maintaining while offering these dramatic cost savings.
Exactly. We're looking at patients saving 60 to 70% compared to Western countries, but using identical premium materials and advanced techniques. It's like finding a Rolls Royce at Toyota prices.
That's such a perfect analogy. But how did they manage to build this level of trust with international patients? That seems like it would be the biggest hurdle.
Well, they made an incredibly smart move by opening a consultation office in London. Instead of asking patients to take a blind leap of faith, they can actually meet the team and discuss their treatment plan before even booking a flight to Istanbul.
The story of Sarah from Manchester really brings this whole concept to life. Imagine facing a £15,000 bill for dental implants in the UK. That's more than many people's annual savings.
Right? And she ended up paying less than £5,000 in Istanbul, plus got additional cosmetic work done. But here's what makes this story even more interesting. She turned what could have been a stressful medical procedure into an amazing travel experience.
That's the brilliant part about choosing Istanbul for this kind of treatment. You're not just sitting in a sterile waiting room between appointments.
Exactly. You're exploring a city that literally straddles two continents, immersing yourself in thousands of years of history, experiencing incredible cuisine. It completely transforms the whole concept of medical treatment.
And their review scores really back this up. 4.8 stars on Google from over 250 reviews, and 4.9 on Trustpilot. In the medical field, those are exceptional numbers.
What fascinates me is how they've managed to scale this operation while maintaining such high standards. They've got their own in-house laboratory, which gives them control over quality and turnaround time that many Western clinics can't match.
The technology aspect is really impressive. They're not just competing on price, they're actually pushing the boundaries of what's possible in dental care.
And let's talk about the ripple effects. When you have 14,000 international patients coming through, that impacts everything from hotels to restaurants to tourism services. They've created an entire microeconomy around dental tourism.
It's like they've found this perfect sweet spot where everyone benefits. Patients get affordable care, the city gets economic growth, and the dental profession advances through innovation.
You know what this reminds me of? The way South Korea became the global center for skincare and cosmetic procedures. Istanbul seems to be following a similar path, but for dental care.
That's such an interesting parallel. Both countries have managed to turn their healthcare expertise into a global brand.
And when you look at the elements that make this work, the expertise, technology, cost advantage, location, and complete patient experience, it's clear this isn't just a lucky accident. It's a carefully developed model that could potentially be applied to other medical fields.
Though it would be hard to replicate Istanbul's unique advantages, the city's position as a bridge between East and West, its rich history, its modern infrastructure.
Looking ahead, I think we're just seeing the beginning of this trend. As healthcare costs continue to rise in Western countries, more people will likely start looking for alternatives like this.
And with 22 years of success behind them, they've proven this isn't just a temporary phenomenon. It's a sustainable new approach to healthcare delivery.
The future implications are fascinating to consider. Could we see similar hubs developing for other types of medical procedures? Could this model help solve the global healthcare accessibility crisis?
It certainly challenges our traditional assumptions about how healthcare should be delivered.
And that might be the most valuable lesson here. Sometimes the best solutions come from thinking globally and being willing to challenge conventional wisdom. Istanbul's dental tourism success story shows us that innovation in healthcare doesn't always have to mean new medical breakthroughs. Sometimes it's about finding creative ways to make existing treatments more accessible to everyone.